championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon State Beavers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and brings the football out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense tries out there to open this game. Well, the energy in this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, they did a bon temps roulette. Let the good times roll.
That's really one of the more hostile. When it comes to bowl games, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams of Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, and others have made this trip down here to Bayou.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Going again on 2nd and 10. Cut quickly. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job on the offensive line there, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks over the middle and has it complete. And he's tagging only Allen, picking up the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for the offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's dropped. It's spin for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes college football, it comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They come to the line, a long... needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. Got him, he's sacked. Dogs will line up to punt it away. Going to flip the field here. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So the Oregon State Beavers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Mike, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in block. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before the game is 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. The linebacker is coming downhill curve.
Yeah, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Send the back in motion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's a carry for the fullback. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled after a big gain. Breaks up a first down. Great execution of the option. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So, good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Taking my quick, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Handoff heading left. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a play. Coaches call timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Gets made on the outlet. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
Just a really good ball here to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They'll stop him behind the line for loss of 1.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread out over the years has always played offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got it. He makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You go up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
He hands it off from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. You guys up front line up. It's first down. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the right. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or whether they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Georgia on top so far. The first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The ball is caught. Defense reacts to a very short game on the play.
It's a small game. Who they threw the football to? The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. There's like inches to go, and now fourth down.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
The Beavers really closer to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Second down. Previous play. Ball handed off. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
These are the type of plays in the backbreakers for defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now he sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon State. So a playoff pressure for the offense executes a finding the split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch for the 2-point conversion and jump on top. 8-7. Here's the football team now set to put this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Howard brings down the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. They've got some things to work out here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. Tackle him at the 43. That's enough for the 1st down. They get the open here in the middle. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Dogs come to the line with it right on the tempo. After first coverage now from these DBs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? It's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Hold. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. There's still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Brought down with a completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd timeout. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, drops back. Just trucks through the defender.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Hold on, there is a foul. See what he did now. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Look, pick up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. Second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it. Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job around offensive line. Make enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with his receiver running around like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around and catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21 as the drive will stop. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. And you seem able to make the stop after a short game. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 9-5 for the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this lead and get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Recovered Simeon, bring him back. Oregon State's offense drives back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And the Beavers under the line in a hurry. He stopped right at the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance on a really nice gain.
They'll try to run for the first down. After, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more.
That pass rush has trapped him into sack.
A great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Short connection to the tight end here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability, great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Beavers are on the move here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. will hand it off. Not much on that play, but short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Hand off to the back. Howard right past the defender. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Beavers have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
We'll set up the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to 36. Solid run, beautiful 1st down yardage. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Couldn't find anybody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. And an explosive play. Stop. Finally made it across midfield in the 44.
And it is fun to watch this guy go out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's play action. There's some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down. Good tackle. 1st down play call. Simple to be. And they hand it off to the back. A nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. To stay in this lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets when we have a chance. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. Back to the...
Because I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Getting the completion possession, positive yards. Now we got second and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups. Let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
And the back gets the football. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all here. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends it in and brings it down. Six offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. We'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good throw, catch made. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allow him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Crucial moment late in the game, 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. No shot to bring him down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for him. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a quick grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down mark.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now they're running on the toss. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game was on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give him the lead.
He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4 first down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Enough for a first down. One down at the 43. It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense kind of lost a lead back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Well, the defense will not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be brought down.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. Has 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here will be 53 yards. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll claim the 4th-quarter lead.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead.
And the kickoff team is out of the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job on the coverage team. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Single back takes the handoff.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in the defense, holding well at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping the tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
third down is a handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. To the line here, the clock running. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Fights off the defender. Nice run is brought out of the 44. Clock is still running up. Hurry up here. It's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
Comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. First down here for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. The Dogs will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
They keep wanting to be aggressive. Down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So on the side, the team is thinking about the national championship.